other side of the world. I wonder if I've gone far enough. Perhaps it's as my father said. No matter how far you run, you can never escape yourself.
Well, this is it. There's nothing here.
It's unknown, Arthur. Everything's here.
Did we claim it for England, sir?
You go on ahead, Charlie.
Oh, you've wasted your inheritance, cousin. Exactly as your father predicted.
Super says Borneo's got Malay princes and Dayak headhunters.
Yes, precisely. And pirates.
I should like to meet a pirate.
I wouldn't go in there alone. If something happens, there's no Royal Navy coming to save us. Charlie, unload the boat. Charlie, come on. Here, take this.
Charlie, birdwing butterfly.
Subu, we may as well take tea here.
Yes, Tuan.
Put it away, Arthur.
Tribes around here are friendly.
Yes. I can see that.
How long must one smoke the heads?
Ni nakak ngelama palanya disalai.
Tak nakak semua mata sida eluluah tau kerangkai meh.
He says until the ice melts.
sao magang bala kita. Kita bertemu ngau Putra Bedruddin. Hilak mereka Joko pemutus ya.
We are to be brought to Prince Bedruddin, who will decide.
Decide what, exactly?
Assalamualaikum, ya Duyufus Syarif.
Alaikumussalam, Rabayim.
I'm Prince Makota, the governor of Sarawak. And my cousin, Prince Badruddin, the emissary of the Sultan.
Salam alaikum, sire.
Walaikum salam. Do all English lords speak the language of God?
I had a good teacher. He said God speaks in all languages.
If only men will listen.
Hati-hati, saudaraku. Putra Inggris ni amat pandai orangnya.
When the Sultan dies, one of them will become the Sultan of Brunei.
Yang bamba orang laki baca.
Allow me to introduce my cousin, Colonel Arthur Cruikshank, of Her Majesty's Army.
Good afternoon.
Do you come on behalf of England?
I come on behalf of Her Majesty Queen Victoria, whose empire is so vast, the sun never sets upon it.
Dia kata dia hamba perempuan.
Macam orang perempuan boleh bersiarahan dengan lelaki. Our Dayaks are simple farmers. They have never seen white men.
No. But you have.
My cousin and I, we were paid 5 English sailors as tribute by Lanun raiders. From this Englishman, we had your words.
Halidi talmaman hulhachmatil mubarakti haka.
If you know Al-Quran, then you know that we must leave you now and pray.
John.
Don't worry, Charlie. I doubt they'll hurt us. They think we're emissaries of the Queen.
Queen doesn't know we're here.
They don't know that. Patience, cousin. Statecraft.
Is that what brings you here, Lord Brooke? Statecraft or empire?
Neither, sire. We are on a voyage of discovery, not conquest.
Then you are most welcome.
I thank you. Might I be allowed to go upriver? Take specimens of plants and animals.
Anak putera Inggris datang sentok nyari serangga. Nyabang pula. Datuk Prisik.
Sultan menghantar beta ke sini untuk menolong kamu, saudaraku. Harap-harap Allah menjawabkan doa kita. We will escort you and your lords to the Orang Kaya's village.
I too grant you permission.
How long till they figure out that I am a fraud? I failed at school, the army, even marriage. I can only hope to make some great discovery here that will bring credit to my family's name, in a way that my conduct in England did not.
God, this is paradise.
What's that smell, sir? Hey, look. Hey! Hey, look!
Tuan Mahkota, ingin bala Lanun.
Lanun raiders. Pirates. Protected by the rebel lord to raid our villages. It's a plague to our country.
But there you have it. Pirates.
I'd like to see for myself. Let's take a closer look.
Why? There's nothing there. Draw the birds. They're beautiful.
I beg your pardon, my prince. Our purpose here is to see and to record.
Very well, then.
Charlie?
James, look, by that tree. I'll get him, sir. Got him, sir.
Charlie, bring him here.
Isa, I'm not murderer. Snake people.
Murderer, look at his hands. Liar.
Good. You caught one.
We don't know that. He was hiding.
Of course, hiding. We must stop this chaos. Is that the word?
Yes. That's the word.
To stop this, we must take the rebel fort.
We understand your vessel has many cannons, Lord Brooke.
Enough to defend ourselves, sire, yes.
We would like to see these cannons.
What do these smiling princes want from me? The last time I killed for an empire, the British left me for dead. I should turn back, set sail. Instead, I find myself sucked deeper upriver, like the current truckling her roots of trees to drown the unwary in its murk. But I do not resist, for here I am a stranger, even to myself.
My Lord Brooke, you've brought a good omen. The bird tells them the man with the curious white skin is a good spirit and not an evil one.
They don't know you like I do.
Lalu met Tuan Brooke. Yin semua anak dara kami.
My father say, meet my sister.
Charlie, they're his daughters.
No problem. My sister not yet married. Can ngayap as much as they wish. You want?
Dayak custom is daughters can have relations with anyone, but only before marriage.
In England, women do not ngayap with men before they marry.
Not if they get caught.
No, I know why you're coming to Sarawak.
My cousin Fatima, entrusted to orang kaya as pawalian for his loyalty to us.
A hostage.
A ward to raise as his daughter
Captain James Brooke.
Our law reserves the beautiful one for a king, but you may have anyone else you desire.
A shave, I think. Very beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yes. Beautiful. Come, happy to meet you.
Pemaduk keriang semangat orang riba itu. Berapa iko anak laki ya?
My sister Fatima say, your semangat very strong. Do you have many sons?
No. Oh, yes. One.
Ini ya mayat tu deh.
My sister asked, where is he?
With his mother. Ah, my lord. What is Smengat?
Semangat. A king's power comes from his semangat. His life force, vitality, measured with wives, sons, slaves, heads, conquests.
And all of these are Ankaya's?
Semangat. You like it here, Lord James.
In truth, sire, I'm not a lord.
Well, they think you're a god. The bird...
Well, you tell the bird I'm just a traveler.
Thank you, cousin. To begin the spirit reading, I welcome Lord Brooke with his humble gifts.
I thank Prince Makota, but I'm afraid I have nothing to trade in return.
You're my guest.
Arthur, give me your pistol.
Father's pistol. On your head.
Prince Makota, for your kindness.
One more gift.
No!
Tuan, please. Do not interfere. Great honor is being managed.
Oh, Christ honor be damned. Prince Makota, I thank you. But I would be more greatly honored if you gave me this man's life as a gift.
You're looking for specimens.
Take this one. It's fresh.
Savages, we call them. The white man's burden to save their souls. I saw British mercy in India. The army strapped prisoners to the mouths of cannon and blew them apart. Keeps the savages in line.
Excuse me, Tuan.
Come in, Subu.
Prince Makota is here.
Very well. Bring him down. Prince Makota. What a pleasant surprise.
You visit us. I repay the honor. Good likeness, do you think?
I think it is better to be Makota's friend than his enemy.
I like you. So must your queen, to give you the great guns on deck.
Oh. Those are just little 6-pounders.
In England, they make it even bigger.
Oh, any size will do, if you know how to use it well.
This I tell my wives, huh? How do you fire the cannons? Will it not destroy repulsive creatures?
First, you strike the specimens into the hole. Light the fuse. And fire.
Most ingenious. Is that the word for such a clever moving of things?
Yes, that's the word.
If you order it, can ingenious sailors move the cannons to attack the rebel fort upriver at Belida?
Theoretically.
So it is agreed. You will lend us your guns and bring them upriver. Most theoretically. But Ruden will pay you much gold.
I'm afraid no. I'm here to study wildlife.
So you say.
That's a Brazilian wandering spider. Quite venomous. It climbs into bananas. Delicious. But it's best to think before you bite.
Lord Brooke.
Prince Makota.
So what do white men call it when princes lie to each other?
Diplomacy. I never said I'd do it.
Not even for your collection?
Like stars in the night.
Kada bintang-bintang malam kah?
You're learning Malay.
Excuse my interruption, Lord. But we have not discussed your price.
You know my price.
Yes. Mercy. A high price for 4 cannons and 3 Englishmen.
Prince Makota, I want your word. No heads.
Of course. No heads.
Jim, you recall the most revered Madam Lim from our days in Singapore?
Hello, James.
Arlene. Forgive me, Madam Lim.
I've brought your mail.
Thank you. Arthur?
Excuse me.
我有諗過，是送俾你。
唉，過去咗咪由佢過去咯，冇再諗啦。嚟，我帶一隊精英嘅戰士俾你。
I thank you for your assistance. How did you find us? Way up here.
We have ears in all the islands and eyes on all of our friends. Go to.
So, Arthur, news from home?
A son. We've had a son.
A son? That must be very fine, Arthur.
She sends her regards.
I rather doubt that.
You ever think of her, Elizabeth?
Of course. And with greatest affection.
You'll be a wonderful father, Arthur.
Why did I lie to him? Because I can't confess that I never loved Elizabeth and was happy when Arthur married her. The only loving thing I ever did for Liz was to break our engagement and run away from the scandal of getting another woman with child. Yes, I still think of Elizabeth, but I pray she doesn't think of me.
Come on, Charlie! Put your back into a boy!
Not this time.
Master! Over here!
Come on, Charlie, don't let him talk to you like that. Put your back into it, lad. Faster, Charlie. You're catching him, Charlie, that's good. Come on, Charlie.
Come on, keep paddling.
I think we've seen enough, Sahib.
What?
There's something I don't like about this.
Oh, nonsense. The rebels are noble. They wouldn't harm their prince. Keep paddling.
Back oars, boys. Back to the ship.
Hey.
Back oars, Charlie!
Not yours to give me orders, Captain Brooke.
Charlie, jump! Jump! Let's make him jump! Jump! No! I'm telling you, you have to jump!
Whoa. Gentle, gentlemen. Gently. Like a woman, you...
You fear very little, James.
I have little to lose, sire. But the boy, he had his whole life ahead of him.
I'm his prince. He died with honor. You think I was too proud to jump. But that's not the reason. Can't swim, James.
All they do is bathe.
5 times a day.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Do you mind? Thank you.
Put the Urankaya in charge. He's got fire in his belly.
You can't upset the natural order. The princes rule here. We're observers. The Royal Geographical Society, with a ship and guns under a British flag.
My ship, my guns.
In India, we were careful to not interfere with native squabbles.
Rubbish. That's how we got India.
The fort! Where's your honor?
Is it dishonorable to be clean? Come, my bloodthirsty Englishman. You...
Rafflesia. Maaf. Kamexi un... Taukine.
We call it the devil's box. No roots, no leaves. Few days of beauty, then they pass on.
You know your plants?
I know my country. You wish to be alone?
No. I'm happy to be here. With you.
England girls not make you happy.
It was I that made them unhappy.
Are you happy now?
Yes.
Because you want to lie with me?
Yes. No, I mean, what? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Forgive me.
You're funny. Always know what to say, but now.
White Tiger! Come, drink with us.
Go to them. But careful. Happy, happy.
I thought you, Muslim men, don't drink.
Well, diets do. Chinese too. It's tua.
Stua.
Tua.
Tua.
Rice wine.
Good.
And only this they do together. Come, Europe.
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 Charlie, just careful. Just strong.
Thus, we roll.
It's a curious siege. More like a ballroom dance than warfare. They come close and never touch. It's all just for show. But for whom? I feel I'm dancing to music yet to be written. Tedious gavotte. That will end only if I step up and take things in hand.
I haven't properly thanked you for saving my life.
It was my honor, Prince. Have a drink.
It is forbidden. No. There are worse sins.
Yes. Cowardice.
Careful.
There's more going on here than meets the eye.
You miss very little, do you?
For a man who worked so hard to get me to attack the fort, Lakota doesn't much want me to take it.
Think, James. Does he really want you to win? What does he gain?
If Makota wins this war, the Sultan might make him Raja of Sarawak. Well, that puts him ahead of you, in line to be Sultan when the old boy dies.
But
Makota has to be seen to be the general that wins the war. Not me. And certainly not you.
Yes. We use you. You use us. The British love to play the great game, but they never understand that we are the kings and you are the pawns. Except you. You could be a king.
This isn't a fort. It's a bloody refuge.
Allahu Akbar!
I had him in my sights.
Makota lied to me. These rebels aren't protecting the pirates. They can't even protect themselves.
Why do you come here to Sarawak?
Escaping, I suppose. Looking for something.
So to you, we're just escape.
James?
Careful. He loves you.
Lord Bedruden.
Congratulations on your victory.
Hardly a victory, sire. The rebels, the fort, were not what I expected.
Now I see why this war has dragged on for so long. The nobles fight Makota because he can't or won't protect them from pirates. And I need someone I can trust when I am Sultan. A white man from afar with ships and guns, whom all factions can follow.
That's absurd. I'm just a traveler.
So you keep saying, Jim. But there's gold in Sarawak, Jim. Coal and all the spices your ship can carry.
I don't care about gold.
Is it true what they say? He was shot in the heart, yet lived.
No. It was the lung.
Better the heart. First Mangat. That Makota fears most of all.
I'm not the man you think I am.
Who of us is? Good night, Jim.
Good night, my prince.
This for galley slaves. And this are for my harem. Rangaya.
Yeah.
You may also take one head for each son and two for yourself. Now.
Allah Akbar!
Wait!
We had an agreement.
But I'm a prince. We make new agreement.
Leave your cannon, take your flag, and leave your head.
Dato' Pating Yali, Ketua Pemberontak.
Makota! Stop!
I insist. You cannot insist, Englishman. You do not rule here.
Is this your decision, Tuan?
Keputusan apa? Ini apa penting?
Prince Bedruden, you offered me Sarawak if I defeated the rebels at the fort. I accept.
What are you talking about?
Sarawak is mine.
Is it?
Aku udah kuasa. Kita udah mulai perjanjian.
Beta, Pangeran. Beta buat perjanjian baru.
Your love for this Englishman will be your death, cousin.
Look.
Ali's wives, they do this so your virtue may rub off on his village. A most sensible Daya custom. Datuk Patinggi Ali thanks you for your mercy. He paid Mahkota 20 pasus of rice and 10 slaves in tax. So, how much more must he pay in punishment for their rebellion?
From now on, 1 pasu.
1 pasu is only a peck, Tuan. Nothing.
Patinggi Ali, what is important to me is your friendship and your loyalty.
Persahabatan.
And there'll be no more taking of slaves.
Si mau ada lagi, Amba.
Alhamdulillah, terima kasih ya Allah.
Datuk Patinggi Ali.
Datuk Patinggi Ali, thanks Allah for sending you like a bird from heaven. But he asked, is the Raja his bird of passage, who now flies home, make love with his woman queen, get more ships and guns?
Tell Ali, my queen has a husband, and the ship and guns are mine.
Still, once the Sultan of Brunei makes you Raja, will you fly away?
Are you asking for him or for you?
You run even from the question.
Who would believe it? To be crowned king by the Sultan of Brunei, the greatest empire of Spice Islands in Asia. Certainly not my father, nor anyone in England. Certainly not myself.
Tuli Yang Maha Mulia Sultan Brunei.
He who rules the world, Sultan of Brunei.
Dunia.
Decrease the White Raja,
Mensiharkan
James
Brooke sebagai Raja
ruler
Sarawak.
of Sarawak.
Patuhinya
Obey him
seperti kamu
as you obey
mematuhi
our Sultan.
kita.
If any will contest this, let them declare it now, or forever be silent. Diminta para pemerintah untuk maju ke depan, beri penghormatan kepada Raja.
Orang putih ini mencuri di negeri kita. Ini habis pengiran nampakan. Stop! Mana semangatnya? Ani mau memerintah.
We must split his skull. Do it to be their king.
No. I won't rule like that.
Rule? Are you mad? We don't belong here.
But I do.
You do not rule here. You do not rule here. You do not rule here!
You escaped the harem.
Yes, but not to join yours.
Kumamu kita. Kita minasha.
So you say now, but once the mystery is gone.
With you is just one mystery after another. Then another. And another.
Subu, you must come. Quickly.
Uncle Arthur, you don't mean that, sir.
I most certainly do. Now come along.
He needs us. You most of all.
He needs her, his bloody muse, or some such rot.
Where are you going, Arthur?
Home. We're going home.
This is home.
For you and your native princess, it may very well be, but it's not home to me. There's no place for Charlie. You try and civilize them, and
Perhaps we can civilize him.
this pretending to be king is just too much. This is where I get off. You can't have it both ways. You must choose. Us or them.
I have.
What happens if she has a child? You'll just run away again?
You should go now.
Uncle Arthur. Leave it. Leave it.
Go, Charlie. He just misses his wife, sir. Home.
I was given a sword to rule a kingdom larger than England. But I've had enough of killing. If I rule as the British do, I become the man I spent my life trying to escape.
But Raja, since you do not allow us to take hands, how can I pay for a second wife?
Surely one wife is enough for any man, Jajam.
No! How can I have only one wife?
Perhaps you can pay her in coin. Subu, give him 2 shillings. Pounds, then.
This is not good business.
I must unlearn everything that I think I know. And embrace all that I do not. Start anew. Build a natural utopia where we love all living things equally.
A case of murder in the first degree. Bring the accused.
But what do I do when they kill each other?
Sudah yang kacau belum jadi kami.
Wah, malah kita agak. Boya pun malah
Kami keturunan Boya. Kami orang memang keturunan Boya.
I finally found a home. A family to embrace this barefoot boy of Bengal, who ran out his father's door into the jungle. To find someone who will love me as I am.
Raja! 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 Raja!
Zhang, look at this. Carnivorous pitcher plant. The Royal Society calls it Nepenthes Raja. I discovered it.
Was it not here before?
Must be the mail ship from Singapore.
Is that Master Charlie, Tuan?
Spyglass. We're shipping Brook now. Let's open a bottle of wine. We heard you jumped ship in Singapore. Joined the Navy.
Yes, sir. But I got leave to come and give you the mail. Charlie. Good to see you.
And you. Now, will you take a drink? Has the Navy not corrupted you yet?
Oh, well, you know how it is, sir. Beer for breakfast, grog at noon, wine and port for dinner.
Good Lord. I'm surprised they could find their way anywhere. To the Crown.
Her Majesty's or yours, Raja?
Drink twice, then. I suppose it's all a great joke back in England.
The China merchants in Singapore don't seem to think so. They sent you this.
Ah. At last. We'll use it tonight.
There's talk of a knighthood, sir.
For what?
For making Borneo British, sir. The French want Sarawak too, and the Dutch, which of course makes Parliament want us even more.
Ah. The lantern goes inside.
Here, read this. The President of the United States invites you to America to sign a treaty recognizing you as Raja of an independent Sarawak. And there's this. A romantic adventurer like Lord Byron. Ladies sleep with his cameo in their bosom.
The Dayaks will love this.
And that's a marriage proposal from Angela Coots. Coots Bank, she's the richest woman in England, sir.
Charlie. We don't need England. Or America. Or Coots Bank. You see, I'm as rich as I can be.
Yes, sir, she's very beautiful.
Yes. And you don't know the half of it, Charlie. She knows everything. Dayak culture, monsoon weather. You see, I'm in love.
With the country, sir? Or with her?
Drink twice, then.
Jadi kita orang putih pan ngambil pala.
Again, Raja, again.
What is this, chicken's feet, Charlie?
Chicken's feet?
It's a Chinese delicacy.
Oh. In Singapore, Uncle Arthur made me eat a bull's manhood. He said it's supposed to help you, you know, in...
Oh.
Don't worry. Name is sick there.
How is Uncle Arthur? To Uncle Arthur.
To Uncle Arthur? He sends his regards, sir. He said it's supposed to help you rise to the occasion.
A message, they say. Snake people, they come to haunt us. They swim up from the sea to eat us like ghosts with poison teeth.
Snake people? They are Lanun pirates. The rest is just myth.
James, life, myth. It is all one.
We can't row cannon upriver until the dry season. I'm going to send a scout, see if he can find anything.
I feel Makota's presence behind this. I sense his desperation, building like a monsoon.
And he won't go to bed until he has seen them all.
Incredible. A man you'd follow to the ends of the earth.
So did you? And Colonel Crookshank.
Poor bastard. I sent him to scout the Lanun. They took his fingers. It's Makota. I'm to blame.
Is there anything I can do to help, sir?
The Sarawak River. Where we stand. Where Makota and the Lanun are attacking the Dayaks. In monsoon, the river runs so fast it'll drown crocodiles. We can't get up there without a steamship. I was thinking you might ask the Navy for one.
I'm just a midshipman on leave, sir. And, well, they're not quite pirates, are they? Not in the Admiralty sense. Not out at sea preying on British interests.
But I am British. You've seen what the Lanun do. You've been to a village.
Your music's beautiful, miss. It's very sad. I suppose I could ask Captain Beach to bring his steamship from Singapore. But why would the Royal Navy care about Borneo?
Coal. Madam Lim's hacker miners have been hauling it up like mad from Labuan Island all the way upriver. And the British Empire needs coaling stations.
So we asked them to chart the rivers of Sarawak for a coaling station. That just might work.
A steamship, you say, for Borneo?
To chart the rivers for a coaling station. They're impassable in the monsoon.
So why not wait until the dry season?
Well, sir, there's also...
Yes, out with it, boy.
There's the snake people, the Lanun.
This is your uncle talking, yes? There have been questions in Parliament. Talk of an inquiry. He's not quite the thing, is he? I do read the London papers, you know, as well as my orders. And there is nothing in them about snake people.
But they're pirates, sir, and they're preying on British interests.
And pray tell, what interest has Britain in strengthening your Raja if Sarawak is not part of the Empire?
Well, sir, he's British.
So, you want me to take Nemesis, the most powerful steamship on Earth, up some jungle river to fight snake people?
The Raja would be very grateful.
Gratitude be damned, boy. You want his coal and his colony. So just how badly does Brooke need our help?
Well, sir, I think you should go and ask him.
Wake up, Raja.
Raja!
Cebu.
Tuan.
Tujang, where's Tujang? Cebu, where is Tujang?
I don't know.
Tujang! Tujang! Semua sida udula sap modia kerlu sangai. Kitai onda uli aki. Monti nadai kapal bong.
Papai, Piatu. Pitatu Ratanui. Divides the living from the dead.
Wah, nadai kami guna ke kapal ribai kita. Sebenarnya Raja Datai Subak. Kami sigi udah ngelaban bala nabau. Udah kita nyawa lah. Kami tetap ngelaban.
No. I will not leave. You say Tujang is no longer with you. But he's here. With me. Ungaku! Tujang had a fire inside of him. In my dreams, he speaks to me. To have peace, we must make war. Parang. This is war! Parang Tujang!
Perang Tujang!
Parang Tujang!
Perang Tujang!
Parang Tujang!
Perang Tujang! Perang Tujang! Perang Tujang! Perang Tujang! Perang Tujang! Perang Tujang! Perang Tujang! Perang Tujang! Perang Tujang! Perang Tujang! Perang Tujang! Perang Tujang! Perang Tujang! Perang Tujang! Perang Tujang! Perang Tujang! Perang Tujang!
God bless England. Orders at the rails. Sir Edward, we are honored.
The pleasure's ours, Brooke.
Thank you.
Charlie. With a steamship, as ordered.
Just in time, bless you. Crook. Come here, cousin. Oh, you're back. I've missed you. I'm with Elizabeth.
Yes, with me.
This is Crookshank, if you don't mind.
I do beg your pardon, Mrs. Crookshank.
It's your harem slave, James. Do you tell her to take my rat, dear?
We have no slaves in Sarawak. Fatima's my love.
Say, Brooke, can we get a drink? Or have you gone all Mohammedan on us?
Yes, a drink. Why not? Let's break the ice a little.
Does she speak at all? Only to my equals.
We're going to need a long whiskey, Charlie.
Yes, sir.
To Sir Edward Beach, captain of the Nemesis, the leaders of Sarawak.
I think we've met before, Sir Edward.
Yes, yes. No, it's a wonderful place you have here, Brooke. But we're all rather hungry. Could you get your niggers to serve us some dinner, eh?
Of course.
Now, I have a little announcement. In reward for his exploits in what is to be our latest crown colony, I am to carry Mr. Brooke to Windsor, where he shall be invested by Her Majesty Queen Victoria as a Knight Commander of the Bath. Here's to Sir James Brooke, KCB.
Speech. Speech.
Yes.
Speech, indeed.
I thank Sir Edward for the honor, but I can't go home with you. Because as you see, I am home. Sarawak is a sovereign nation that I rule, with the blessings of its people.
Sovereign nation? But I'm offering... Crookshank, talk to him.
Sir Edward, the Raja is greatly honored by your visit and by your gift of your great steamship to help us fight the Lanun pirates.
Lanun? I'm here for coal and to take possession of a crown colony.
You've consumed half the earth, Sir Edward. A feast of colonies. Surely you cannot thirst for more.
In any case, I'm afraid Sarawak cannot become a colony until the Raja declares it so. He has Narimba.
Yes, Narimba. Raja's right to dispose of his country.
Raja? Narimba? Nonsense. If I chose, I could destroy your fairy tale country in a week with the Nemesis.
And why would you want to do that when you already have an Englishman on the throne? What is that horrid smell? Come along. Come along. Outside. Outside.
The Raja hasn't seen them yet.
Surely, Sir James. You must have at least one evening with your own kind.
Madam, they are my honored guests.
The princes, to be sure. Now, shoo.
Mr. Crookshank! You are new here, and most welcome. But I do insist you show respect.
Ladies, I believe this is our cue now. English men in the courts.
You knew. They brought you out here to twist my arm. How could you, Arthur?
It's time, Jim. It's for the best.
No, it's not. You know what things were like before I came.
And what's changed? Headhunters, pirates, slavers, and they'll be here long after you've gone. You've gone broke trying to save these people, Jim. Come home. Marry a rich widow. Get knighted by the Queen. Let England worry about Sarawak.
So that's it. The scheme you've cooked up with your fellows at the club. He's gone mad, the poor bastard. He's gone native. Bring him back to England, marry him, knight him, and then we'll have another colony. I'm not mad.
No. You're just different.
Wakabangku. Kini penunggan Yuan.
Nadai kepala pi dikena. Aku kelunduk.
We should let him think about it.
I'm going with him.
Why?
She's the one you left.
I don't care about her. I love you.
They humiliated me. I gave myself to you. All of me.
Fatima, please come back inside.
I can never be English.
I don't want you to be. I just want you.
You're one of them. You cannot run from who you are.
Fatima.
tangguh harapan bahagianan menunggu terhampar hanyut terapu harapan untuk bersama berpadu kasih irat dan setia kiranya. What will you do now, Raja?
Go to bed. I have a fever.
I think Fatima's waiting for you.
No. She went to Lunda. She's upset.
This comes off treating her like an English woman, Jim. A Malay wife would not have been at table. The Lanun will attack soon. They have arms, boats, gold, and Mahkota to lead them. Why not let this detestable Sir Edward woo you a little? Give England an island full of coal and fever, like Labuan. A small price for a steamship, Jim.
You don't know them. England. The Empire. They don't want some of you. England devours all of you. I was born in India. I've seen it firsthand.
Better that than Lanun. Kill the snake once and for all now, or leave. But you must decide. So what do you choose?
I choose Sarawak. Fatima. You. Firelight dancing on the river. The sound of Malay voices singing in my dreams. All of it.
Yes. Definitely a fever.
Good night. So what was happening? I can't seem to stop it.
Jim, look at me. You're not well. Come on.
Jadi jua sudah orang putih itu datang. Sedapnya si suka sama inyam. Sudah daya bersama. Sudah dalam makin tahu. Sudah dalam makin tahu. Sudah dalam makin tahu.
nasty, Arthur. I work for this time of night.
Elizabeth, we're under attack.
What?
You have to hide.
But you can't leave me.
We have to find Jim. Come on, up.
This is ridiculous.
He needs me, the cannon. Come on, get in.
What am I supposed to do?
Okay, Elizabeth, I'll come back for you.
You must go to James. Tell the Raja of my last thoughts. Or of my love for him. Go.
Goodbye to war. Come back.
You're back in England with Elizabeth.
Jim, stop to it! The guns, man! Where are they? Jim, the guns!
This is all Dakota's doing. I've got a pistol inside the house. Jim.
Ada sesiapa di sini? Ada sesiapa di sini? Ada sesiapa di sini? Servant! Over here!
So, Brooks got into some native squabble, eh?
We've got to hurry.
Don't you sit down, Lieutenant. You look a mess.
With respect, sir, there's no time. We've got to take the Nemesis upriver to save them.
Her Majesty's steamships are not for herring around the jungle.
But they're English, sir. Sir James, the Crookshanks, women and children, and the Dyaks, do you know what the Lunun will do to them?
I am sorry for the Crookshanks, but that's on Brooke. As for Dyaks and Lunun, one native's as much as another.
Sir, I have to insist.
No, the Nemesis shall remain here. We'll let them kill each other and then come in and pick up the pieces.
Sir, I respectfully request to go upriver to pick up any survivors.
As you wish, but not as the Navy. You're on your own. I say, I'm out of bacon. Boy.
I'm your Raja. No more English to steal our land. To rob our coal for the Navy. Take away our gold. So the fine women can have shiny things in their ears as they show out the knickers. Where are your earrings now?
Get away from her! You're mad!
I'm not mad. I'm a patriot.
Patriot. Wait till Brooke comes back.
He's here. There's your white Raja.
Is anybody out there? Ada sesiapa di sini?
Super, port side.
Servant! 'Cause 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 'cause
Lippin! Are you okay?
Tuan, he said to say he loved you.
Elizabeth?
They realized you were alive. They took all the prisoners and left for Brunei. Disappeared. Like ghosts.
We didn't pass them coming upriver. They'll head east through the mangrove. We can catch them if we hurry. Sir?
It's all my fault. It's too dangerous. I've got to get you home.
It was to Jones.
You can't run from this, James.
She's right, sir. Look.
I thought I was dead, leaving my past behind. Instead, it was those I loved who died, and I who left them. I see it clearly now. I never needed a steamship to find Makota. He came to me He was always coming to me.
Malay guards. Makota's men.
The Lanun got them stealing. Makota thinks he can control them. Lanun care only for the Lanun.
They're over there. Listen, in the cove. Let's get the Royalist. We can anchor up beyond the reef, in cannon range.
It's too bright. Later.
I see him out there alone with the Lanun, fighting over the spoils. Once they devour the prisoners, they'll fall on him like ravening beasts. I've been living in a fantasy of my own making. To rule the jungle, I must love the jungle. All of it. The beauty. And the blood. He's not waiting for me to kill him. He's waiting for me to save him. Too weak to kill, too weak to rule.
I surrender. Mercy. Please. Please. Mercy.
And so I am ruined, but free.
I'm not ready, sir.
You're the boy I used to be, Charlie.
I'd rather be the man you are now.
No. You don't want